So now we're going to talk about managing locations on the platform for channel partners. When we're looking at managing locations, the first thing you're going to do is manage all locations from the Manage Locations button here. When you click on that, this is the screen that you're going to see. The top part of the screen always remains the same. It's your reporting metrics. You can come down to the bottom screen to see your locations. When you enter a location in at the beginning, when you first start on Waze, building an account, you'll have that first location right here. Every location gets a number. This number is used, one, for reporting, but two, also if you want to have different ads for different locations, this number is going to be important for during the campaign build. And I'll talk about that in a second. But here you can see that we only have one location running. So say I wanted to add a second location of Justin's Pizzeria. How I would do that is I would come over here and I would click Add Location. In the location name, I would put, not all caps, Justin's Pizzeria. I would put, come on in for our pepperoni. And then I would search on the map, and this is where I would enter in the new address. So for the sake of this, I'll enter in our other Google office in New York City. You can check the latitude and longitude here to make sure it's correct. You get additional location info. We'll say pizzeria is on the second floor. Just for everyone's sake here, Justin's Pizzeria is not open in the Google office on the second floor. This is strictly for demonstrative purposes. For a phone number, you can enter a phone number here. You can enter business URL, which is www.justinpizza.com. Display URL, we'll keep it the same. And then you could add opening hours. So if you wanted to add opening hours, say I'm open Monday through Friday. I take Saturday and Sunday off because I enjoy my weekends. And I'm open from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. Then we could submit opening hours for Justin's Pizzeria. At the bottom, you have your bid. So for branded pins, the default bid is always $2. We recommend keeping it at $2. You won't be able to go below this, but we recommend it for all SMBs across the board. And then you can create location. So now we have two locations of Justin's Pizzeria, one here and one here. If we wanted to change something on all locations, you could click the Click All button, come over here, click Edit, and then you could edit whatever you want about all of these locations. Opening hours, business URL, etc. Update all. We're not going to edit anything. And then we're going to go back. If you want to edit just one location, you would just click on one and edit it that way. If you wanted to export all the data, so if you wanted to export information by location, you could export it here and all the location will be seen, or you could export it here for the daily breakdown. Now, these numbers are important because if you look at it, we'll look at this location here. If you look at the location, we click on it, and you want to disable a location, so you don't want it on the map anymore. You come up here and you just unclick the enabled button, and ads will no longer show for this location on the map, but they will show for all the locations that you guys have on the account. Now going back to, keep this updated. Now going back to location number, why this is important is because if you wanted to change the budget by location or change the creative by location, you come back to Manage Campaigns. You can go to our pin campaign. And when it says all locations here, you have two selected locations. So say I want one of these pin campaigns to run $60 for one location. I click Update. The campaign is updated. But then I want another campaign for the second location. I could click Duplicate Campaign. And then here I could put Justin's 8510 10th Ave location. I could click the information, and then I would change this to the other location number, and now I would have 2 campaigns running. Whoops, gotta do my start date. And now I would have 2 campaigns running on pins, one for the 85 10th Ave location and one for the original location. They both would be running their own separate budgets. So it would be budgeting by location, and they would both have the same creative because we did not change the creative for either one. If you wanted to change the creative assets, you would just come in here and you could click which one you want for the different creative if you wanted to change the creative by location as well. And that is how you manage locations on the Waze platform for a channel partner.